She was launching a brand new business. No one knew who she was in this industry aside from a handful of people. She needed to find a way to break into her market and make an impact quickly. He had a long-established business that had been around for several decades. People knew who he was in the community, but he had never taken a lot of time with his website. For both these people, their solution was right there in front of them. And that is what I call teach one to reach one. Content strategy is something you've probably heard a lot about lately. This includes stuff like writing blog posts, making videos like this one, doing podcasts, writing books, being on TV shows, being on the radio, doing print. All those things are part of your content strategy, whether it's online or offline. And there's many different types of content that people can produce. Reviews, opinion, commentary, news, personal insight, experience. Let's just say you have a product-based business. You can write about ways to use your product, reasons you might want to use your product, reviews of other products that are similar or other products that are complementary. But one type of content that shows that you have expertise in your field and that people are in the right place and that you're the person that they should be doing business with is a tutorial or a how-to. Imagine for a minute that your business is making expensive cabinets for luxury homes. If you do a video showing the step-by-step process of how you build the cabinets, people at home that are watching it, they're probably not going to go and build their own cabinet, but they're going to know with certainty that you're the person that they should be doing business with. The contractors that build the homes, they know that you're the person who's the expert because you've demonstrated expertise. Let's say for a second that you build stained glass windows. If you show a time-lapse video of how you put together the window, the people at home, that's too much of a learning curve for them to go and build their own stained glass window. But they're going to know that you know exactly what you're doing because you've showed them each step of the process. Let's bring it down a notch to something that's more attainable for the general audience. Let's say you're a brand new restaurant debuting in your city, and you publish a few select recipes of some of your favorite dishes. Now, some people might say that people at home won't come down and buy anything anymore because we've just given them the secret. But people will still come down and buy your goods because they're not going to take all the time to make that. But you, the expert chef, is the one that knows exactly how to take that recipe and do it in the exact proper way. You're showing your expertise. Your skill is something that isn't just in a recipe, it's in your knowledge, in your technique. By being generous, you're showing your confidence in your technique, in your skill, in your craft. Let's talk about something that's harder to show. Something like web development, where you can't really see the results until it's all the way done. You can write blog posts that show people how to do simple things, like adding Facebook functionality to their page. And you can show them more complex things. And other web developers will get that. But the common person is in no way going to take your information and go build a website. And that is a true stat, that only 2% of people who attempt to make a website on their own without help from a web developer actually are successful. And I think this applies to like any type of industry. You can show them how you did something, and that's impressive. But it doesn't mean that they're going to go out and do it because they don't have the time, they don't have the inclination, they don't have the drive to go do it. But it is going to show that you are the expert that they should be talking to. You are the expert that they should be hiring because you've demonstrated your expertise. Another twist on the tutorial or the how-to is to show people how to use your specific product. Think about old TV commercials. The Ginsu knives, it showed you all the things that you could do with it. Now mind you, most people weren't going to cut a tin can with a knife. But it showed you things that you could do with it. This made the Ginsu Knife Company a fortune because they showed practical applications for what they were trying to sell you. They showed you. They didn't tell you, they showed you. If you want to reach one, you've got to teach one. So if you demonstrate expertise by showing people how to do something, they may go do it on their own, but more than likely they're going to spare themselves the time and frustration and simply hire you to do it for them, or they're going to buy your product, which solves their need. I think it also helps people to peel back the curtain a little bit and make them feel a little bit more informed, a little bit smarter about what they're dealing with. When people are empowered to make informed choices, that's when they feel more comfortable. You're taking away some of the risk involved in that decision-making process of how they're going to spend their money. You're setting their mind at ease by teaching them. If you like what you've seen here today, then do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. This will ensure that you'll never miss another one of these videos again. My name is John Locke. My website is lockdowndesign.com, and I will be here building a business one person at a time and building a community one relationship at a time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
John Locke is a web developer and consultant based in Sacramento, California. You can find him online at lockdowndesign.com.